Start the show. All right, unplug the mic for a second. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Soul Time with Country and Mr. Reese. Yeah, we're about to hit the music right now. All right, hold on a minute. All right, we're about to have a.
You ready?
Yeah. All right, I'm about to have a. I hit the brake sound. Microphone way over there. Mike.
Oh,
I hit the brake sound with I was about to have a good drawback conversation. So get ready, y'all. This one is called. This subject is particularly called. When is arguing enough?
when is it ever enough?
Yeah, now Reese's wife left out right on time because she probably would have been down here.
Yeah, she'd had a comment for that.
I don't know her that well. I've been knowing her for a little while or something. But she's pretty cool. But it seemed to me from her conversation that she might have had a word or two about when it's arguing enough. Goddamn, when I said something, I don't really know what she might have said, but anyway. So me and Reese was down here discussing, and we was I guess he was formulating his idea when arguing is enough, and I was formulating my idea what I think arguing is enough. I think, in my opinion, I'm gonna go first because beauty before age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say I think all the time when you open your mouth and start the argument, that's right when it's enough. You ain't got to get the whole shit out because what people don't realize is that making a point takes all fucking day. You just can't make a quick point. Have you ever heard somebody say, let me make a quick point? They make a fucking point. And when you argue, especially when we're arguing with dudes, we always got to hear.
For me, it's always some shit that you did a year ago.
Them be the big arguments. The little arguments, they always got to make a point, man.
They hold that shit in for a year, and you bring it. You ain't even thought about this shit no more.
Who thought about what?
I'm telling you,
I ain't thought about it. Nigga, I was in here laying down. What the fuck? You come in here with say that one more time? Who did I have in the car? What? Man. Some bullshit like that. I should have took that hamburger meat out. What? No, man. Just run some water on that shit over there.
A woman, like I was saying before, a woman will argue over small things that we don't consider, no big deal. But when the big shit come, they don't really argue. It's something that
they don't
something that really piss you off.
Right, something that piss you off. They don't really argue about.
They get all calm on your shit.
I forgot. It'd be so fucking easy for them not to do that shit that you want them to do. Like for real, you didn't bring it. Like I thought you was just bullshit. No, I really forgot. How you let us leave the house? And me.
You supposed to be watching my back. Hey, you watch your own goddamn back. I pick up your purse and shit. You left with your purse and shit. That's your shit.
Right.
Why is I'm responsible for you losing your shit? That's your shit. You ain't gonna help me find my shit. Yeah, I hate arguing, but when sometimes you argue be over the dumbest shit. The biggest arguments are always over money.
Yeah.
Always over money. And it's always over your money.
all the money that they spent, that they don't know how they spent it. And why you arguing about the money that they had anyway? That'd be that argument. You ever had that argument? Why? Yeah. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. Be the money that they spent that they done spent too much of, and then you end up arguing with them. Why did they spend the money in the first place? And they arguing with you about how you gonna tell them to spend the money that they had. And that usually come from when they didn't spend the money up and then they want something from you. And they didn't spend the money up and you can't see what they did with it. Well, what the fuck is that? What you spent $3 grand on? Money, that's my motherfucking money. You ain't got to get all that. You gonna loan me the money or not? I ain't loan you shit. I ain't loan you. You had money. I ain't giving you shit. I can't even find out what you done with the money. Right. I mean, it's really none of my business. But damn, man, is your rent paid up? Is your lights paid up? Is all the bills down? Then it don't make a difference. But if you ain't here talking about you still gotta go $400 a piece on the rent after you done had $4 grand, nigga, please. I'm in there furious. And they be acting like, but it ain't really no big thing because we probably can get extension on the what? Why do we need an extension? I'm sorry, so hard not to say the B word. Why do we need an extension? You shouldn't have jacked them. I'm telling you, arguing when y'all open y'all as far as dudes go. I think if a man start arguing a woman too much, he might be a little bit too sensitive. That for me, I ain't saying I'm just a regular man. So you know what I'm saying. I don't know colors. Well, like I don't know colors per se. The way a woman dresses, she just put on clothes. I'm really fine with it. I ain't particular about stuff like that.
Me either. Really, no man is.
I'm like a regular dude. I think women should do certain shit, and you know what I'm saying. The men should do certain shit. So that's what I said. I can't. So from my point of view, if a dude is arguing with a woman too much, he kind of soft. I bet you want to see Goldie.
I disagree with you on that.
I bet you want to see Goldie or Superfly argue. What did Goldie? What did Superfly tell Fred?
I don't know.
If you don't have my money tonight, I'm gonna have your woman on the corner in the morning. In the conversation.
Okay, so what that's got to do with arguing?
No arguing.
Yeah, right.
Men don't like to argue.
That was fantasy then, like it's fantasy now.
No, it's not. Men don't like to argue. First of all, I don't like to argue. I would rather, and this is not. I mean this from.
Do you know any men other than gay men that don't like to argue?
That don't like to argue. I would hope every man I know didn't like
except for gay men.
Oh, right.
Gay men love to argue, but straight men we're not big arguing people.
It's exhausting.
You know, hell yeah, we're not big arguing people.
I'm gonna tell you something. As a female, if y'all don't know that shit, arguing with y'all ass is like running an Olympic triathlon.
But you know, you have some black guys. Like I've talked to some black guys deal with other women. They say they don't have that problem with other race of women.
I concur.
I disagree because I know Hispanic women. I know Hispanic women.
I don't know what happened to you.
I know Hispanic women.
Listen, I was going with this Mexican girl, man, and I'm gonna tell you something.
Y'all just wasn't together long enough.
No, we was together we was together enough. We was living together, and we would start arguing. You know what she would do? She would get up, walk out the room, and go lay on the couch. Had me feeling like it was my fault. I'm out there kissing more ass than a little bit, and she the only female I ever been with was like that. The only one, white girl, same.
We get to argue. Well, did she argue with you, or did she try to explain shit to you at all?
Like we started arguing.
Because my uncle used to do that shit.
He's the dopest.
He's a end up.
I made him
then he'll jump off and get mad and shit and get to hollering and stuff, and then that just makes the person shut down. You know, but if you got a woman, especially a black woman, that's gonna go with you toe to toe, man, hell no.
You ain't winning.
Hell no, you ain't winning.
Like that Michael Jackson song.
You're lucky to be living there after that.
You can't win, child. I'm trying to tell you.
But you know, a lot of women, instead of bitch and moan, they nag. And see, the nagging starts a lot of arguments too. But women would always say they wouldn't nag if a man do what he got to do. But you know what I've seen, guys.
Got to do?
I don't know, but I've seen men do supposedly what they want to do, like work and do the yard, empty garbage, or whatever they have to do. I still see women bitch about that. You know, I think it's a limit that you can only take yourself.
Like I said, for me, man, my whole thing of the show is when a woman open their mouth, that's just when arguing should stop.
See, there you go, being male chauvinistic.
Yeah, man, they talk too fucking much.
That's being male chauvinistic.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, I'm saying about.
Don't you get enough hate mail?
You telling me right now?
I ain't telling you anything.
You and your girl argue. You don't be feeling exhausted.
I think it's exhausting. I don't even argue no more.
Marathon, like you don't ran.
I don't argue no more.
Like you done ran through the jungle.
I say what I gotta say. She say what she gotta say, and that's it. I don't even elaborate on it no more.
What you say? Like, huh?
No, see, I don't say that. I don't say what you say. You know, I don't say what you say. I say what I'm gonna say, and you say what you're gonna say, and that's it. And if anything else come out, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and you're gonna say what you're gonna say, and that's gonna be it. Yeah. I'm not gonna stand there toe to toe and argue with you. You know, I don't have time for that. Life's too short for that shit.
I think so.
I'm gonna just say what I got to say, and that's it.
Yeah, why not?
Like it or lump it.
Like it or fucking lump it, man.
You know, and I'm not saying that I would just, say anything to a woman because I'm a very caring man when it comes to women. I want all you women to understand that.
I'll cuss y'all ass out.
Yeah, country. He likes to argue. So he'll argue
no,
with you
I don't like
long.
to argue with their ass, man.
Yes,
but
you do.
No, you know what? I don't like to argue with them, but I don't like to give women. The only thing that make me go back and forth with them is because I don't like them to think
they can get away with saying something.
I'm a pushover, right? I want to hear that shit, cuz. You can get we got the same amount of feet and toes. Both of us can get the fucking moving and fucking around.
That's true,
man. I'm trying to tell you, cuz listen. Some niggas might be bullshitting, but I'll break up with a chick, man. Look, I left all my baby mamas.
I would too.
I ain't with none one of my baby mamas. They all can call in and say that motherfucker ain't lying. I'm not with none one of them. If you leave a baby mama and a wife, then you will leave. I will leave your ass right where I met you. Huh?
Why live in misery?
You say, well, I'm going home, bitch. Bye. I'm out.
Like you say, I got to go start my car.
Right, I got to go start my car. Where you finna go? I got to go.
Got to do something.
Got to warm my car up, you know. It's one of them. It take a while to warm up.
Sorry, niggas, 80 degrees outside.
I ain't finna leave. And then I always hit them with, I ain't finna leave. I just want the car to start a few times. Let me just go put the keys in it.
To me, that's the smart thing to do. Why stay in a relationship where you arguing and fighting all the time?
I'm not.
Fuck that shit.
I'm not, man. Man.
But some people love that misery. They love that misery.
And I wonder what and then it's always seemed like you the one that got you broken or some shit. Or like we carrying baggage because they keep a woman, no, I don't want to be with her. No, you mistaken. I be had to tell. Like I told the girl I'm talking to now, I was like, you gotta miss her shit. She said, you sure you ain't the problem? You be breaking up with women and stuff like that?
I asked you that too, country.
What, am I the problem?
Yeah, maybe you
no, they be doing shit.
But you can't nitpick
they don't stay in
my
lane. They don't stay in their lane. They'll be bullshit, man.
So you just want
that shit be exhausting.
You want a robot.
No, I don't want a fucking robot. But I want a woman that see reason, not fucking trying to reason in. Just see fucking reason and shut your ass up, nigga. You gotta know if you watch it. You know, it's like check this out, man. I can see why women argue with men to a certain degree, but if a man is doing what he say he gonna do, and if that don't work, he find different angles or different ways to go about milking the cow. Just let this nigga milk it, bitch. Don't be trying to tell a motherfucker all the time because that ain't look like the type of milking that you seen a motherfucker milk some shit. Let me do this. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting at me all the fucking time. Like arguing something, so something don't go, something ain't gonna go right. But if you watching me go through the shit, I think it's belligerent to keep fucking with a nigga.
I agree.
You watching me?
I agree.
Okay, you watching me from ground up, but you see me going through the rigmarole, finding a job, holding the job down, doing the stuff that I'm saying I'm doing. I'm getting up, going to work. I'm trying to contribute. Man, child support on me. But you knew that when you was with me. So I'm contributing as much as I can. Either you accept it or don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you do accept it later on, it ain't the same shit. And I'm doing ain't good enough no more because I ain't doing the same shit. Bitch, I ain't got it. You know what type of situation is.
Some women understand that country and some women don't give a shit.
You know we going right.
You know, some women don't give a shit.
And the ones that don't give a shit be arguing with you
like sort of your last relationship. You know, it is. You know, I ain't putting your business on the street, so I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's still sort of like that. You know.
Yeah, you steady doing it.
I just said like that. That's all
I heard that shit. You know, in America. But I'm just saying though, yeah. But see, real shit though, yeah, like that for real though, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Number one, them be the chicks that always argue.
You know, in the beginning, when me and my wife first got together, actually we used to argue a lot. Mm. You know what I'm saying? And it was probably most of it was mild insecurities and stuff because it was always arguing. I'm like, you see that nigga looking at you? What are you looking at you for? She be like, I don't know. What the fuck you gotta ask? You know, she'll say shit like that. I'll get mad at her and shit. I'll be like, you trying to talk shit to me? You know, and she go with you toe to toe. And I was like, you know what? I grew out. I can argue with some bullshit like that, you know. And then her point came when she used to do it to me. Oh, you just like looking at all them asses, don't you? And I was like, yeah, whatever. They asses.
Like looking at the
they asses. I got to ask. Same shit she would say. So we just learn how to deal with the shit. You know. Just learn how to deal with it. We don't argue very, very seldom do we argue, you know, about anything.
You gotta argue, do you get exhausted?
No, because we don't argue like that. You know, like I say what I want to say. She say what she want to say, and we usually end it like because really ain't no more to say.
It really ain't no more.
Right,
to say,
you know,
man, you be tired of that shit.
She said what she. I don't have to. You don't have to elaborate on what you said. Man. I heard you.
Like, beat it.
You know, and I don't agree with it. I agree with it or I don't agree with it. But you ain't got to elaborate. And that's what people do. They just argue the same point over and over and over and over, and it don't make sense. You know, and that's why people get. That's why I don't have patience for people who do that. You know, I say, hey, I understand where you come from. You ain't got to go through that whole scenario again just from a different point angle. You know, like they'll say, now you understand where I come from. Just put yourself in my shoes. Listen, I heard what the hell you said.
Right, what's all this?
You know, I ain't putting shit. I ain't got to put myself in your shoes. Fuck your shoes.
Yeah,
you know, but that one kills me the most. Yeah. You know, put yourself in my position. I don't want to, motherfucker. Right. You know, I ain't got to put myself in your position. I'm smart enough to understand where you're coming from. Right. You know, you ain't got to tell me. I don't want to put myself in your position.
It's crazy. You know, saying put this in my
position. Yeah, that one kills me. That one's killing me the most. It's like you so stupid that you can't pick up what you're saying. You know, and then another one. Just think about it. Just think about it. Think about it. If it was you, man, fuck you. You know, what you talking about?
Just think about it. I heard that one.
What, that one? Oh, yeah. I've used that one myself a few times. And people probably say to me, man, fuck you. You know? Yeah, but like I said, it don't stop me from saying what I got to say. I'm going to say what I got to say. You can like it or lump it. I really don't care. You know, but and that's another thing. We could get a little bit off the subject. But, you know, this social
media
correctness. No.
Yeah,
political correctness.
Yeah, I have
gotten so sick of this bullshit.
Man, I hate
and all these
political correctness.
Yeah, all these old soft butt ass liberals and shit, and conservers too. Yeah, you know, you can't say this, you can't say that. Like that debate we was having before about the gender debate. Remember? Yeah. When I told you what it was, I saw this guy on this show. He saying that he refused to call transgenders a woman. He refused to call him a woman. You know, because biologically, man, do you know, man, they tried to ostracize, they tried to end this man's career. Because he said, I don't give a fuck what you, he basically was saying that. He was doing it more. But he basically said, I don't give a fuck what you get changed on your body. You are what you are. You
I
know?
say that same thing.
I say the same thing too, but I do say if you want to be called a woman, I will call you a woman.
Nope.
I may not
call you your name.
Think of you as a woman.
Nope.
But I'm gonna do that out of respect.
I refuse to call them niggas bitches. I mean just regular bitches like bitch ass niggas, but right. I refuse to acknowledge them as women. I feel the same way dude feel. You know what I would rather do? Call them their name. I never would say, girl, go ahead on. I ain't even pretending that because
what?
There's no such things as chicks with dicks.
Or
dudes with boobs. There's no such thing.
Everybody knows there's really no such thing, but I'm saying
there you go.
What I'm saying, making the point is that everybody wants you to be politically correct.
Right.
You gotta be politically correct. If not, you consider a racist, a bigot, a homophobe, what is it? Because there's so many of them now. Right. You know, there's so many of them now. And people argue about that. That's why those two things I really don't argue about: gay people and politics. No. Because I let gay people be who they are, and politics. I give my comment, you know, but I don't argue about it.
I don't care, and that's what I would think that I would think it's the concept. That's what I just like my gay people regularly gay. A dude and a dude walking down the street holding hands with some ass out speedos or something and just doing them.
That's normal to you, huh?
What's up, bro? How y'all doing?
I told you we had this conversation, but we're not talking about that. Okay? I just use that as an example.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. I like my gay dudes.
We're talking about arguing with folks.
I don't want to argue with the gay dudes either.
You know, you better not. They might cut you. Let me shut up. Because that's a stereotype. That's a stereotype that all gay people walk around with knives. Shit. I cut you, bitch. You know, and everybody's a bitch. You ever know? But that part true. If they get mad, everybody's a bitch. A man or a woman, a dog, a cat, a horse, bitch. They told that bitch, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Damn. You bitch. Your mama, bitch.
That's regular chick shit.
No, but I'm talking. You ever heard drag queens go at it? I have. No. Every word is bitch.
Thank you, God, for not putting me in there. What you say, God? He ain't meant for me to go that route. Thank you. I just wanted to Reese know that you just told me right now, God, in my head that it wasn't meant for me to go that route.
Well,
he didn't want me to see
you still living,
so
you still may see it.
You know, I don't think
you're still living. You still may see it.
I'm gonna have to walk up on them.
You know,
crazy. God damn it, you ain't lying.
You go see it.
Yeah,
you can forget about that.
Yeah, most likely. I'm gonna go to somebody beach somewhere, and I'm pretty sure one of them gonna be out there arguing about.
Go up on Rush Street one sunny hot day.
No, I'm not going.
Walk up there.
I'm not walking on the gay street.
You'll see it. That's not a gay street.
I'm not going. But you saying go to Rush Street?
I said go up Rush Street in the middle of summer. You'll see a lot of that going on.
So when is arguing enough? Arguing is enough for me. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to say the same thing when y'all open your mouth, because I have had some really stupid arguments with some females in my life about some really dumb shit.
We all have, country.
Yeah.
And they could say the same thing about us. Because men make up some dumbass excuses too, boy. Some, to argue about. Yeah. Especially if you got a very attractive woman. You got a very attractive woman that gets a lot of attention from guys. It's hard for a man not to say something sarcastic. Like
I always try to get him on
what that nigga say. Yeah, he tried to get with you.
And I always give women a definite. I got some good news coming. My left eye jumping. Yes.
I thought, it was good news.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about you. The only thing is money go away if your left hand itch. You might lose some money. But mostly your eyes and somebody talking about you, your right eye.
Okay, you were talking about a subject there. This guy wanders off, boy. I don't know if he should smoke no weed for the show.
No, I ain't that. I got ADHD, so I lose.
Oh, anyway, now you got ADHD.
No, I always had it. I ain't no.
Well, thanks for telling me.
It just came about. It's like somebody catching a cold and you just got sick.
Bullshit.
Oh, no, I didn't just get sick.
Okay,
it was like that. No.
We got 9 minutes to ramble on.
Right, we arguing enough. I tell you when they first open their mouth. But I had women argue with me about a lot of dumb shit in retrospect.
Well, I mean, like I said, go both ways. It can go both ways. Because men come up with some dumbass shit too, I'm telling you. Especially, like I said, especially if you're jealous.
I mean, what I was trying to say is I always give women a warning. Like, I tell them this. And a woman either got to go with it or usually they'll come up with something that's equally or to the same thing I just said. I say, hey, you know what? When it comes to relationship or me suspecting stuff, I say my intuition is really top. I say either I be right or so close to being right, my wrong I'll be barely off. So I try to get them a warning. That's like a gunshot warning.
But you know what I learned, country? I learned that guys. I learned that guys.
And I get out of argument.
Guys get so much. Guys have so many insecurities. As men, we have so many insecurities. And the main insecurity is with men. Is somebody screwing my woman. You see what I'm saying? And you know what? We should make that the last thing we think about. You know why I tell you that?
Why?
Because if a woman you think about that all the time and you bring it up, I ain't saying you're doing that. I'm just using that as an example. And you bring it up all the time. Like I said, especially if you got an attractive woman, that's going to lead them out the door. It's going to lead them out the door to somebody else's arms that don't talk or think like you do. Because the worst thing, especially an attractive woman wants, is a man that fears another man can take her, And if, to me, I always say if a woman was with you because she wanted to be with you didn't force her.
No, but I always feel like a woman got a tendency
guys have those.
No,
but see, you sometimes that to me you think like my father used to think, and my father used to think that's why he ended up single, because he used to think that once they commit themselves to you, they sort of like your property, No, you do think that way, country.
No, I don't.
And when they don't do what you want them to do, listen, when they don't do what you want them to do, you have a problem with them. Like my father did. My father, if a chick didn't do what my father wanted, like if he wanted her to get up down there and make some coffee, and she didn't, he wouldn't be seeing her no more.
I don't know. That's
okay. That kind of shit.
I know. I ain't know that.
So the chick knew if he wanted some coffee, she better get up and go down there and make him some coffee. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example.
I don't drink coffee.
Whatever, man. You always take everything so literally.
Right.
I was saying as an example.
I get away. I don't know, man.
I think you should expect from them what they expect from you, and in order to know that, y'all need to sit down and talk to each other and tell you what you expect from one another.
Yeah,
when you have to go through a relationship and then it comes up while you're already in the relationship and been down the line a few years, that's fucked up. You got to do it in the the beginning of it, say, hey, listen, I like green beans and rice, and I fart a lot. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna know.
God damn.
I'm just saying, you just have to tell them whatever it is, you know, because you don't want to find out that what if she one of them people, like I got in my family. I got some people in my family. They find farting totally disgusting.
But you got
they claim they don't fart. I lie to you.
That's the dumbest shit.
I lie to you not.
Somebody fart, even if they wake up.
I got an aunt right now that claims she doesn't fart.
Hey, look,
and never
old
farted.
People fart in their sleep.
You know, I'm telling you what she just told me. Listen, for me, knowing that people fart, you ain't even trying to fart. Okay, you know, I got an aunt right now that claims she don't fart.
You crazy?
Claims that she don't fart,
crazy.
And that she's never farted and would not take a man that farts. Would not deal with a man that farts.
I want to fart around her.
Just a fart.
Yeah. You better not
shoot your ass. Hey, Bobby, I shot your friend because he was in my room farting. Nah, you know I don't get that.
Walking right by her. You just fart, baby.
That's disgusting.
That's
so you have women. I'm telling you, women are very, very, very picky, man. A lot of them have to lower their standards because they don't want to end up as old maids. But a lot of women, like a lot of things. Like I knew a chick that didn't like a man to wash up in front of her or wash his privates up in front. This is a chick I dated years and years ago before I met my wife. I better say that. She didn't like for men to wash up. She didn't like for a man to see her on the toilet or in the shower. Wow. And she didn't like to see a man washing himself. He was washing like his privates and stuff like that.
So you couldn't take a shower with her in the bathroom?
No, he couldn't. She didn't even like taking showers with another person. That's how funny she was. It'd be you go take your shower, wait till I come out the washroom, then I go take my shower, you know, that kind of shit. And I know we get in the shower together and that kind of shit. Yeah. And she couldn't stand. If you stand there and say, you know, hey, I'm wash my balls. She thought that it was really disgusting. Nah, she sucked dick like a banshee. Okay, but she thought standing there washing.
Wow, you really put her out here.
I sure did. She know who I'm talking about.
Put her out here.
She know who I'm talking about. She live here in this city. She a white girl. Her name started with K. But anyway,
I don't think
that was a long time ago. She probably married and got kids.
Yeah, and somebody bansheed out.
Yes, she might be. You know, would she like to know what she looked like? I wonder if she fat and shit.
Damn.
You know.
But
anyway, yeah. So women are very, very, very funny. Very funny
with what?
With everything, especially like we're talking about arguing. Some women are starting arguing with you because of something she saw you do that she didn't like. You know, to yourself.
So arguing,
arguing,
yeah.
Like my friend told me, one woman before you say that, my friend told me his woman called him masturbating.
Wow.
Wouldn't get him sex no more.
God damn, that's personal.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, that is personal.
It's not personal. I didn't get no names. But I'm just saying,
I ain't talking about not personal. I'm talking about that's person between the dude and her. She's tripping.
Ain't that a trip? I told you women are weird, man. He claimed he wasn't really getting no ass anyway because she was always working and full of shit, you know. And she came in working night because she worked nights. He was laying him in the bed watching a sex movie. He's masturbating. She came in there and caught him and didn't want to give him no sex no more. He had to beg and promise he never watch a sex movie. And I was like, what? I was like, man, you be better off divorcing her motherfucking ass. Just to divorce her. How's she gonna tell you can't get your rocks off and she ain't helping you get them off? Fuck that shit. You lucky you have another woman in that bed. That's what I told her. I said, you lucky it was not another woman laying up here and I was getting off on her.
Bust on her forehead. Yeah, arguing with a nigga about some shit like that.
Yeah.
So see, these are two examples of ridiculous shit that motherfuckers arguing about. I can make a whole nother episode about what females are just argue with me in general about. Man.
Please don't. We don't need
no argue with me in general. Just talking about nothing. I'm telling you, arguing women, if y'all don't know it, when y'all start arguing with a brother, it is fucking exhausting.
When a woman start arguing with you, it's something that you keep doing that they don't like. No, and that's why I say if you can't never solve that problem, then get away from them. Some guys, they get so hung up on the sex and so hung up on the person, that they can't see themselves with nobody else. And women too. Women do the same thing too. Guy treat them like dirt, and they're like, well, where I'm gonna go? Okay, how stupid are you? Then you deserve to be with him. Talk about where you gonna go, what you gonna do. What the hell did he birth your ass or what? I had to tell a chick that one time. She's like, where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do, what about my kids? I said, what you mean? You don't want to be with him, but you're living in his house with him. You working a job with me every day. You know, stop giving that motherfucker your money and find your own place.
Right.
You know, shit, fuck him. Go live in a hotel or whatever till you get your shit straight.
Shit.
You know, yeah, I mean, people would talk to me and tell me all about their personal problems and shit. You know, I'd be like, oh, Lord, I'm like Dr. Phil and shit. You know.
All right, y'all, we finna get up out of here. Hope y'all had fun on our 2 shows, man.
Hope you had a good time.
And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. New topic.
And we'll have something funny because, you know,
some of this
guy and all his
Peace
relationship
out.
stuff.
No, it was still funny. Some of that shit was funny as fuck.
No,
yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was absolutely.
Today?
Yeah, it was funny.
No, it was not funny.
It wasn't. It was funny. I was laughing. I had a lot of stuff I was laughing about.
Yeah, whatever.
On the show. Yeah, you laughed too. Well, you can get some good laughs in.
I laughed at something.
Okay, well, it's better than laughing at nothing at all. I think I take the win with the, and you and your wife, y'all don't have to go get in the whip and go back up there. Oh, bro, that's some good weed for $25, 3.5. I mean, I smoked 2 joints.
This is my second one. It's all right. I got a buzz. Listen, nothing was as good as this shit you had the other day. That's what I want. And none of them even come close to that shit. And she probably up there telling about what my daughter did. Because I don't tell my mother them my personal business. I don't really tell them anything. I really don't tell anybody anything.
I was giving me that sandwich.
You could go as you're going out the door.
No, I just want to say it first.
Here you go. You know, make sure you don't want to forget. And don't leave your junk hanging around like you do all the time.
What was you talking about?
Your shit.
I be always thinking you cleaning up. Or,
so like, what? I don't want to feel behind you.
But don't blend.
No, I don't blend. Damn it! Here, put it in the garbage.
I look like it blend.
Put it in the fucking garbage. My room may be shitty, but
the ice cream paper was on the floor.
Yeah, it did fall on the floor. I was going to get it. I appreciate you moving it for me. All respect.
Cut the camera off, man. YouTube is running the show over.
I keep forgetting how to do it. You do it.
Just go and stop the show.
Where's you at? Right here?
Yeah.
All right. What do I hit?
End stream.
End the stream. Bye, folks. That'd be him forgetting every damn thing.